Good morning. You join me in the car park of the Tesco Superstore in Haydock, Lancs. My name's Alexander Rennie, and I have just visited my 900th town on a somewhat arbitrary list of the 1,000 largest settlements in the United Kingdom. My next port of call will be Newton-le-Willows. These are my forgotten towns.
Newton-le-Willows, Lancashire. Population 23,822. Rank number 452.
Think of Lancashire and you will inevitably think of unnaturally rounded vowel sounds, an excessive fondness of pastry products that probably will be life-curtailing, and inevitably recusant Catholicism. And, let's be honest, rain. And that last is a stereotype that Newton-le-Willows this morning is definitely conforming to as I trundle down the high street. And so, it's back to me in the studio with a few choice morsels gleaned later from Sourceable Truth, Wikipedia. Not only has Newton-le-Willows been around since before the Domesday Book, but apparently the Lord of the Manor in 1066 was none other than Edward the Confessor. If you associate him more with piety than pies, think again. Maybe his failure to make adequate provision for his succession, leading inevitably to the Battle of Hastings, was down to an overriding desire to spend a fortnight in the northwest, feasting on tripe. Not featured in the Bayeux Tapestry, admittedly, but let's be honest, they had quite a lot to fit in. And so do I, which means I'll gloss over the next 7 centuries and skip to that exciting afternoon in 1830 when, at the former Parkside Station outside Newton, William Huskisson, MP, sometime leader of the House of Commons, was clumsily run over by the Rocket and etched himself a footnote in history as the world's first casualty of a railway accident. So, a sad day for him, but an event that really put Newton-le-Willows on the transport map, even if rail provision has subsequently been reduced from a frankly unnecessary 5 stations to a more sensible and sustainable 2. And on that note, it's back to me, standing moodily in the rain on the corner of High Street. I am standing by an information panel on the corner of High Street, and I'm going to read a small part of this board in full. The Civic Hall. This building on the corner of High Street and Park Road was the seat of local government in Newton-le-Willows until a short time after the construction of the Earlstown Town Hall in 1892. After this time it was renamed Civic Hall and used as a community facility until it was demolished in 1995. The below photograph of 2 slightly curmudgeonly looking people in their 50s was taken in 1974 and shows the last chairman of the Newton Urban District Council, Robert Knight, and his wife, Nancy. A charming tale, but one which behind it conceals a devastating tale of local government butchery in the early 70s. I shall come back to that in later episodes. Thank you. So there you have it. Newton-le-Willows. A gem in the crown of Merseyside. No! Manchester, built-up area. No, it's Lancashire, and that's the end of it. Why did I come here? Where will I go next? These are questions whose answers will have to wait until next time. Until then, good night.